Morning. For anyone who hasn't seen me before, my name's Jo. A couple of years ago now, I sold my house and bought a 30-acre agricultural field, and now I'm building a small-scale poultry farm here. I'm really sorry it's really windy today, so I hope you can hear me. But I just wanted to share with you some of my new large coops have arrived for the laying flock. I've had 3 of these houses arrive so far. They're relatively small in the scale of laying flock housing, but I needed them to be mobile, and with all the research I did, with the larger mobile houses, certainly the wooden ones, obviously the metal ones would be less prone to it, but equally obviously they are very much more expensive. What can happen with the larger units is they can start to split. Hello mate. I was going to get in on the film. They can start to split and get damaged when they're moved, so I stuck to the smaller housing to avoid that, because the ground's not particularly flat here. But yeah, I'm really pleased with these so far. It's always a bit nerve-wracking because you kind of have to buy unseen, unless you're lucky enough to live nearby somewhere where they have these houses. These hold up to 120 chickens per house. I think because I have large fowl here, we'll be looking more sort of between 80 and 100, but we'll see how it goes. Let me give you the tour. So these houses have really good ventilation. They've got these panels at the front, which obviously have welded mesh to prevent any ingress of predators. 2 lots of those, and then there's also adjustable ventilation at the back. I think it's optional to have it adjustable. I honestly can't remember. So you can have this open in warmer weather or closed in the winter. It comes with a number of pop holes, so I went for the automatic door option on the main pop hole. And then I've also got this sliding door. They all meet the DEFRA standards, so I've gone for the organic standards, because I do hope to eventually go organic with my laying flock, although that won't happen straight away. It's quite windy though, so I'm going to keep everything shut today because I don't want the coops blowing too much. It also has removable poop shelves. I do like the details on these coops. Everything's got hooks where you need them. So with these shelves, I possibly need 2 hands for this, it's quite big. There we go. It's just a case of sliding it out. So it does come all the way out, obviously. Just makes cleaning easier. Yeah, this is the one thing I need to ask them about, because that keeps getting stuck, that tray. And they're at both ends, obviously, so both sides. Nest boxes. There is an option to add your own roll-away boxes rather than having these systems, but I'm quite happy with this system really. So large laying area. They will obviously just choose one space and all lay in the same space because that's chickens for you. But yeah, there's a double nest box here and there's a double nest box at the other side as well. The only thing that is missing so far for me that I would like is some sort of catch on here, but I can either add that or ask them to add that, just because they're heavy, but they're not that heavy to lift. I think I just determined Predator could give that a good go. These may not be completely finished, so I will speak to them about good solid doors, 2 bolts on it. Inside is as you'd expect. Huge amount of perching areas with the poo shelves underneath on both sides, and plenty of floor space. I want to have a high welfare flock here. I want my birds to be comfortable birds will obviously lay more eggs. There's just about space to stand in here. The perches are all removable, so they can be cleaned. Yeah, no, I'm really pleased with these. I think they're a great space. I think they're well designed. Undulate roof, so that'll last forever. These are all PVC coated. These poo shelves, I keep calling them poo shelves, I can't think of the name, I'm laughing at the moment. So it just gives them a bit more longevity and makes them a bit easier to clean. I also did the same with the floor, PVC coated, just to make it easy to wash out. Yeah. These coops are done by the Domestic Fowl Trust. They are handmade. And I think they've just done a really nice job. I still have another 2 to come. I ordered 5 initially, with a view to having 40 in the future. They all come on skids. They're on wooden skids, because I am running a rotational grazing system here. So yeah, I'm going to go back and listen to this now. Hopefully you can hear some of the sound. And oh, they've all got chicken guard doors on as well. So yeah, fingers crossed. I'm just waiting for the fencing to go in for the rotational grazing system. We're just waiting for the ground to dry out. It was getting there, and then it absolutely hammered down again last night, so we'll see how that goes. Although the sun is coming out now, so we live in hope. Yeah, so a really good step forward. And obviously these will be moving down into the field, into the rotational system. Take care, guys.